Welcome back, everybody, once again to the Houston Texans Madden 21 franchise rebuild as we continue what's actually been a really fun year. As unsuccessful as it's been, it certainly hasn't been uneventful, as we have made a number of trades we've already been through. We've changed the roster, we were preparing for the upcoming draft, and right now we're just trying to figure out exactly who's a part of the future and what needs to happen when the offseason comes around this Saturday live, 2 o'clock p.m. Central Time, or it might be 1 o'clock. I will nail that down by Friday. So, there were some good comments in the last episode suggesting that perhaps Brendan McMullen would fit better at guard than tackle, and that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. High strength, high run block, but we've seen his pass blocking get exposed on the edge against really good edge rushers, so I think guard makes sense. It just doesn't make a lot of sense right now because we don't have a lot of tackle depth, unless we think Solomon Haywood can just play right now, and the ratings for him are still pretty low, so I don't think he's ready. Although I guess it's the time to experiment. If there is a time, now is it. So maybe we will give it a shot today. McMullen to left guard, Haywood to right tackle. We could try that out. There's also Patrick Carson, who is 67 overall, but we'll probably go with the higher overall player in the first try here. Oftentimes late in the season, we're focused on a matchup because somebody might take the division lead. This is a fight for first place. This is more of a fight for the first pick, as we have two of the worst teams currently in the NFL going head-to-head today, and you bet we're watching this game. Colts and Texans, whoever loses, might end up picking higher in the draft. Offensive line is a big topic here in the series, and if we're to make it better this season, well, free agency might be a better option than the draft, because it's just not a very good offensive line class. There are some players who might develop into solid starters, but probably very few high-level day one starters. As of right now, my favorite offensive lineman in this class would have to be Justin Kincaid, just because he has the pass blocking in his top three, and I think we're going to be looking for a tackle. DeAndre Beckham is also a third-round talent, but in his top three we have run block traits, and I want some pass block skills there. And Kincaid has a little bit higher talent here at mid-3 compared to late-3. So there's a chance, even if it's the best we can do, which I imagine free agency gives us more options, but if it's the best we can do, we might end up taking somebody like Kincaid, make him a focus player, and just play him early. I also think adding another playmaker could end up being pretty likely, as we have two receivers we really like, and then a lot of developmental receivers. So with all these early picks, that could open the door for somebody like Max Whitmore to be a draft pick. 6'3", 235, high spec catch, release, catch in traffic. So very similar skill set then to Amari Jones. I think that maybe more of a prototypical slot receiver route runner would be kind of what we're looking for. But if the draft isn't strong there, then we can't force it. I do hope we can find somebody else to break out before the season is over. We have seen a lot more of Craig Red in recent episodes, and we haven't really seen high-level play. I look at the ratings, and I still see somebody I want to keep developing, but at the end of the day, we need some players that can produce, like, next year. So I don't know if Red is there yet, and that might be a reason we end up targeting a receiver in the first few rounds. We do get to upgrade Randy Wallace today. I think he's our best offensive lineman, and we get those finesse ratings up. That's solid. His ratings are just fine. And then Kerry Borden at defensive tackle will increase his pass rushing here. I feel still we could use more of that. I think our leader in sacks is Stephon Ferris with only 4. So we're not exactly getting a ton of pressure, a ton of production there. It's very spread out. We are ranked 13th in sacks this year, so this could be a Madden where sacks are just a little less common in the simulating. We've seen that before in the Browns series where we just could not get anybody the double-digit sacks, but we're still around average. There's plenty of room to get better. What will help is the return of Josh Richards. He is coming off the injury report today, and he'll be right back at left outside linebacker. Although we did get to see some good play, I think, from Stephen Garvin and Hugh Lincoln. It's time to see, though, if Richards can close out his rookie year strong like we all hope. And as far as the race for Rookie of the Year goes, Manny Grubbs is in second, but he's behind a quarterback, so the gap there is probably pretty wide. For defense, Artie Bennett is in first place, Lynn Cox is in fourth, Josh Richards is in eighth. So for him to compete for the title here, it's going to take a few pretty big games. Manny Grubbs is also frustrated. I'm pretty sure he had gotten hurt in the previous sim games, so that's why he had less carries. Hoping to see him finish the year strong and to show some good signs that he's the running back for the future. And we're about to find out his development as well. He's only 10 snaps away. Here are the Colts. They do have a lot of really good players here. DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard, Bobby Okereke, all good front seven players. Obviously, Quentin Nelson, like the highest rated guard in the game here, along with Braden Smith. Solid offensive lines, so this is one of those matchups where I'm not really thinking we're going to get a ton of production up front. We'll see if somebody can surprise us, but this isn't a great matchup, I think, for our defense. Before we get into the game, let's try to extend Stephen Garvin a 2-year contract. I like him as a rotational edge rusher. There's Jermaine Candidate getting some reps in here with Jordan Love. He did not become the superstar development receiver last episode, but it's looking right now like he might be our best wide receiver. I thought that maybe with him and Jones being the 1 and 2 that Jones would end up looking like the better receiver. But so far I think that's really been Candidate, and it hasn't been all that close. A lot more big plays from him. Hopefully we start to see some from Amari Jones, but that's just how it's gone to this point. So let's get into it now. Indianapolis will open with the football, and Jameis Winston is in at quarterback. He's got some time here and looks to take off with it. He's got some room and gets past Jackson, and he lost the football. Yes, this is 3-8 football at its finest. The Texans take over. There's Jordan Love. Let's see what we can do now with the short field. Love audibling here on 1st and 10, and the day will start for him with a throw, and there's a lot of pressure, and there's probably going to be a lot more of it. Oh yeah, and I wanted to experiment with the offensive line. So Solomon Haywood is getting the chance to play some tackle today. Compared to McMullen, he's not quite as strong. His ratings are significantly lower at pass blocking, with pass block power being 15 points down. Run block is also a lot lower, but his run block power is pretty good. So these ratings are pretty close to McMullen. This one isn't. Here is 3rd and 7 for Houston. And good protection. Love gets it away, looking long, and that is out of bounds in the direction of Amari Jones. And despite the nice takeaway, we're not getting even a field goal try here. 3-8 football at its best. All right, Colts football once again, running right up the middle for a first down. 15 yards, the Truman. Lonnie Truman is the running back, filling in for their injured starter. Now I forgot who their starter was. And on first down, he gets it again and runs right into Khaleke Hudson. Pressure with the screen set up, and there we go. Nice play again by Khaleke Hudson. It's 3rd down and a dozen. Sending 4. No pressure on Winston. Now we get there, and Winston fires long, and it's intercepted. Texans with their second takeaway. Jeremiah Brown with a leaping play. 2 turnovers for Jameis Winston to start the day, and the Texans take over again. Jordan Love out of the shotgun here. It's Manny Grubbs. Not finding much room here. 2 receiver stack on the bottom. Trying to get the screen set up, and Grubbs gets to the edge and picks up a solid gain. That brings up 3rd and 3 for Houston. And Love throws on target for Gordon Norwood. He has the first down. I think next year what we have to do is find the right blocking tight end to complement Norwood. And then maybe I might have to do a little bit more with formation subs to get the right situation there. Love dumps this off, and getting upfield here, that is James Golden. 4-man rush, and Love is off the mark with this throw. He got drilled. So far, it seems like Haywood is holding his own at right tackle. Kenny on 3rd and 5. Love has time. This is incomplete. Kind of an awkward recovery there for Red, trying to adjust, and he couldn't make the catch. Going back to last episode, I just liked what I saw more from Melo Clemens and Terrence Pearson, so I think Craig Red is moving down the depth chart. I like to see more of Pearson. Alright, trying to get our 3rd takeaway now. Indy takes over. That's a run for Truman for a gain of 7. With this offensive line, I expect a lot of running lanes here in the middle of this defense. And now some pressure getting to Winston as this pass is hauled in by the former Texan Kiki QT. 2nd down here for Winston. Across the middle and open for a first down. That is Peyton. Here's Winston to the air on 2nd down. Wide open. Doesn't get easier than that one. Up to the 30-yard line. Winston wants to throw quick. Has time to do so, and that is caught by QT. He's inside the 10. Winston had plenty of time for that one to develop, and it's goal to go Colts. Right now, all their success starting up front, winning that battle handedly. From the 5, another run for a touchdown. Untouched goes Lonnie Truman, and the Colts are on top. Houston starts drive number 3 at their own 25-yard line. And Jordan Love is drilled in the backfield. I don't know what Grubbs was doing there. He definitely should have been able to at least slow him down. Rowland gets the sack. So, obviously, Bullard gets beat here around the edge pretty badly, but I don't know what Grubbs is doing. And that's one of those ratings that really doesn't get better for running backs. Like, there is no pass blocking archetype for a running back. You got to move them to tight end to get there. Nice catch there by Grubbs. He gets a gain of 7, so 3rd down's a bit easier, but still a tall ask against this defense. Love hit again. He gets rid of it. It feels like it's going to be a struggle to even get to like 300 rushing yards today. Or 300 total yards. I think 300 rushing is always difficult. Alright, Indy takes over, and they're moving the football pretty well on this possession. And Lonnie Truman has a touchdown. 2nd of the ball game, 14-0. As we get closer to a potential number 1 pick. 3 and out for the Texans, short punt. Cantu's punts have not gotten much distance this year. That's going to be a spot to look at in the offseason as well. I don't think I've scouted punter yet. There are some greater issues on this team, as we cannot get a first down. Lonnie Truman for 26, then he picks up 7. Having a career day today. Indy getting down the field easily now. And they will kick a field goal to make it 17-0. 7 rushing yards on the day for Houston. And we'll try the end around now, or a sweep to Jones. He gets the first down. Out to the 40-yard line. Nice run for Amari Jones. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Love throwing outside. It's hauled in. Terrence Pearson wanting to throw quick. Caught on the outside. Pearson once again. First down. Offset pistol look on first down. This could be the keeper or just an option. No, looks like flanker drive. And here is Love throwing outside. Caught again. And that was a first down for Norwood. Best drive of the day for Houston. Now in scoring position. Love back to pass. Throws outside. Caught by Norwood. First down. He's one of the best players we have at creating separation. 3 catches now for Norwood. Going empty now. Starting to get confident in the passing game. Against the pressure. Caught. First down and more. Pearson inside the 5. Goal to go, Houston. That's what we want to see right there. But can you get to the end zone against this front? First and goal. On the carry, Manny Grubbs gets the touchdown, and Houston is on the board. That is more like it. Great possession for the Texans. When I'm editing this, the first thing I'm going to be looking for is Haywood's play at right tackle, because I haven't noticed any issues. As the Colts are moving the football quite easily now. Come on, they can't get a touchdown. That's not good. But so far, I've been really impressed by Haywood. I'll have to see when I watch it back if there's anything I'm missing, but so far I'm impressed. 24-7, we take over. Again, Haywood's number 74 playing right tackle. And helping set the edge here. Grubbs gets to the outside across the 50. First down. Manny Grubbs, best run of the ball game, and that's right behind Solomon Haywood. On the carry here, it's Grubbs with a nice determined run that'll get wiped out because of a penalty. Illegal block in the back. Not quite as bad as holding. Fake now, and Love is sacked. That's Goldman at the 47-yard line. 3 sacks now for the Colts. Not too surprised that we have none on defense. Second down and 19. Love has this one knocked down. That's incomplete. I also just realized that the Colts are using Darius Leonard as an edge rusher. That pass is over the head of a receiver, flagged down. And it's holding. But Haywood is up against Darius Leonard, who is not a typical edge rusher. He's an off-ball linebacker. I'm surprised he's being used in that role. So I imagine this matchup is a little bit easier, considering Leonard's pass rush skills should be a little bit lower. 59 power, 71 finesse, 94 block shed. So it's not like the most difficult matchup for Haywood, but for what I've seen, he is winning it. Come on, defense, keep this close. Somewhat close. There's a stop. We get the football. Jordan Love picks up 5, then Grubbs gets 3. 5 more for Jordan Love. Starting to run the football more in the second half, and then our first throw can't get the job done. Colts take over. 4 and change to play in the third. Across midfield, first down Kevin Beasley. A penalty on Kerry Borden. Red zone trip for Indianapolis. Converting 3rd and 7, it's goal to go. This is going to be a touchdown. Truman once more. So we're getting blown out here in the battle of 3 and 8 teams. First down for Houston at their own 36, and here goes Jordan Love, and he takes it inside the 40, getting 5. Love on second down, fires open, it's Amari Jones into Colts territory, first down. Fourth quarter underway as Jordan Love throws to the outside for Gordon Norwood and gets a few more. Love back to pass with time and open again. It's Gordon Norwood, and he's down to the 26. Another solid play. 5 catches now on the day. Oh, we're going split back now. Looks like Bradham checks into the ball game. Both backs out in a pattern. Throwing for Bradham. He's got it. Gain of 6. Flip forward. Jones to the edge. Has the first down and takes the Texans to the 10-yard line. First down. Houston looking for their second scoring drive. Terrence Pearson wide right. Jones checks out. Here's Jordan Love throwing short. Caught by Candidate, who's been pretty quiet today. Jones back in the game. He's slot right. Against the pressure. Love throws for the touchdown. Jermaine Candidate scores. That is the 3rd receiving touchdown on the year for Jermaine Candidate. The 2-point try failed. The Colts take over, and they go 3 and out. So it's still a stretch for us to make this interesting, but I want to see more of the offense anyway. Good possession last time out for Jordan Love. He'll start this one by avoiding the pressure and throwing away. Love to the air again. Throws a laser to the outside. Caught again by Amari Jones. Love close to 200 in the air. 3rd down in inches. Grubbs the running back. Texans look to throw for it. Love has time all the way outside for Candidate and a first down. He and Jones are doing a very nice job of creating consistent separation. That's what I like to see. They're challenging that. Are they going to win it? They do not. 1st and 10 for the Texans. Good pocket. There's a shot. Way downfield. Got him. Touchdown. Jermaine Candidate. That's the play we wanted last episode. I'll take it anytime we can take the top off the defense. We've been waiting for that. How about the pocket, too, for Jordan Love? Nobody even close to him. We've been better in pass pro than I expected. Got some style points there on the one-handed catch. Here's how it happened. He just runs right by him. That's a 5-yard gap right there, being generous. Let's hope we see more of that going forward. Well, we have ourselves a ball game. 11 points down. Indianapolis now takes over with 5.5 to play. And this run is a good one across the 30 for Truman. Another one. Truman finds an opening. Spins inside. He has the first down. 95 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns for him. 3rd straight run. This time met quickly by Jabari Carr. It's a short gain. Now heading to the air. 8 in coverage. Winston has time. Looks outside, and that is out of bounds. Texans forced a 3rd and 7. This can get further interesting if we can get the stop. Pressure sent. Screen set up. There goes Truman. He's got the first down. Colts convert. They'll throw it again on first down. That's open. And Jackson is unable to rip the football out, so the Colts have a first down at R34. 3 and change left to go. Again heading to the air. Winston fires, and the catch is made at the 23-yard line, right in front of Isaiah Fletcher. Taking up plenty of time on this drive. Here's a run to the edge, and a very nice stop by Josh Richards. That's impressive. If you're going to play both the run and the pass, you got to make plays like that. Control the edge. No sacks today for our defense, and now Truman almost bounces this outside, but is tackled again by Josh Richards. That brings up 3rd down. If we get off the field here, I'm not sure it matters. They've already taken off 3.5 minutes. 3rd down and 5. They fake the sweep, hand it off, and Truman won't get there. 4th down. 14-point game, under 2 minutes to go. I just want to see if we can score one more time. Maybe a 3rd Jermaine candidate touchdown. You know, a performance that would get him to superstar dev if we had the chance right now. Jordan Love going empty here. It's 1st and 10. 4-man rush. Time to throw and caught. Nice play by Jones. No pressure. Here's Norwood. He lost the football, and that is scooped up. It might be a touchdown, so we might not be done, actually. Touchdown, Bobby Okereke. And we're right back to offense once again. 1:11 left to go. We have 1 timeout remaining. And there goes Manny Grubbs. We're getting aggressive once again. Quick pass, caught again by Paulson, and he is going to get a couple extra. Fake to Grubbs. Love across the middle, and it's caught again. That is Paulson. His contract's also up at the end of the year, but he's also not a blocking tight end. That one is off the mark. I've been really impressed by our pass pro, though, in the second half, and our yardage has gone way up alongside better protection, which is not here. And again, Love is off the mark. Well, this could be it for this one. 4th and 10 with 21 seconds to go. Can Love get one more conversion? He'll float it deep downfield, and it's nearly intercepted. He wanted Terrence Pearson. Well, that's going to give the Colts a convincing win and perhaps give us a higher draft pick than them. We have a few more games to go through, so it's not a guarantee. But that says something here. We had 2 bottom 3 teams, and we got blown out. That's not very good. Jordan Love, 27 of 41 for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. I thought overall he was pretty solid. The pressure got to him, and I'm guessing that his throw under pressure is just not that great. I don't think he made very many throws at all when he was pressured, but when given time, I continue to be impressed. Running the football, we didn't do a lot of it, and we didn't do it all that well. Lonnie Truman did a really good job, and what we saw today is an example of how much easier it is when your offensive line is a true strength. Jermaine Candidate went over 100 yards, had 2 touchdowns. I still think he's wide receiver 1. 3 sacks allowed. Honestly, I thought it would be more, especially when those sacks came very quickly in the game. But definitely big shout out here to new starting right tackle Solomon Haywood. I would like to see him play again. Up to 80 overall for Andrew McCoy. We work on that lower agile archetype and get some pass block finesse. And that will take us into week 14 now. We get the 6-6 LA Chargers in this one. I'd like to simulate one game today. That's more of what I'm looking for, I think, at wide receiver. Here's Steven Weaver, late first talent, B short route running slot archetype. Specifically, I think I want to add a slot archetype receiver this season. I know Jones can handle that role. I don't know if it's the best role for him, but we still could use like a dominant route runner in the offense, regardless of if they're in the slot or not. We have an upgrade available for Stephon Ferris. We'll continue working on speed rusher, hoping eventually we start to see a lot more sacks add up. He does have 4 this season now. Well, we lost very badly. 162 yards of offense. That's one of the lowest I've seen in any of these sims. How is it that bad? One pick, no scores here for Jordan Love, 13-21. So didn't throw the football a lot in this game. We did not have the ball much. What was the time of possession difference? Oh my, barely a quarter. We just never had the football. They had 9 third down conversions, we had 1. So they controlled the clock, we couldn't do anything. How many first downs did that say? 5-23? Okay. Mike Williams has a good day against one of my teams once again. Used to that by now. And then defensively, I guess everybody got a lot of snaps here. So, yes, Stephon Ferris picked up a sack in this game. That leaves us with 3 games to go. We'll have 1 or 2 more episodes to close out the year. And then again, the stream is going to be this Saturday. I'm very much looking forward to it. And perhaps we could end up making the #1 pick. We're tied right now with Philadelphia. So if we do have the #1 pick, here are the players that would be in play. Another pass rusher, would we really do that? Well, obviously I want to take an early first talent if I'm picking that early. So where are the early first round talents? Andrew Combs at safety. Do I have to take him #1 or #2 to get him? Maybe. Glenn Barkley, early first round running back. Tevin Tyson, mid-first safety. So I'm guessing a lot of the early first round talents are actually a lot lower rated. You don't have to have a top 5 pick to draft one. There are 2 early first round talents ranked 12 and 13. And then Allen Beverly, first round talent again. George Jones has early first round talent. So a couple options at receiver, running back, edge rusher. I could even see us trading down from our first pick. Although if I have a chance to start rebuilding here with like a really good safety, I might take that chance if we think Andrew Combs can be like a really good impact player. I know B-man coverage, you don't always see that at safety. So he's got skills to match up with at tight end, and he could definitely be somebody we still take with our first pick. We currently have the worst offense in the NFL, ranked 32nd. We are last in rushing by a wide margin. And we are still below average at passing, but we're a lot better at that. We are the worst scoring team currently in the NFL. Toward the bottom in passing touchdowns. Actually closer to average when it comes to rushing, but still not that great. When it comes to defense, we have allowed the 3rd most points in the NFL this season. And the rush defense is once again a key weakness of ours. There's a lot to work on, and pretty soon we'll be trying to figure out what this team needs to do going into the next year. One last look here at our stats before we end the episode today. I'm still pretty impressed with Jordan Love, and the way things look right now, he's going to get a chance to start next year with a better team, a lot of upgrades, and show what he can really do. Manny Grubbs, 3.1 a carry. He needs a better offensive line to be productive. Jermaine Candidate, almost 800 yards. I think he gets to 1,000 this year. I think he will get there. And then for the defense, Stephon Ferris leads in sacks now with 5 on the year. We do have a couple players with 2 interceptions. And Isaiah Fletcher, 6 pass deflections, most on the team. Joe Jackson, over 100 tackles. And as I was recording this, I forgot to check out Manny Grubbs. So here it is. He is a superstar development running back. He's gotten a lot of development as a rookie, and I'm excited to see how year 2 goes. But he has a chance to be very good if we can fix this offensive line and actually have a productive running game again. And that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We will get to the offseason very shortly. Thank you for all your support. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will see you all with more of the Houston Texans rebuild franchise very shortly. Have a great day.